Income tax, another one. You tend to pay income tax, but how much? For income tax, if you earn more, you pay a higher percentage of income, not just pay more tax. If you earn 100,000 versus a million, and it's 15%, of course you're paying a lot more if you earn a million. 15% of a million versus 15% of 100, so you're paying more. But not just that, you're paying as a $1 million, well, you're paying like 35%. So it's like a lot more, and that's again unjust. To me, that's just bullshit. Rich people got to
And
pay
it's
more
it's
for sure.
unjust beyond that too.
Yeah,
It's unjust beyond that, because then when you get beyond a certain level, then for the really rich people, their their income tax percentages, not just money, percentages goes down. So if you're like a hardworking lawyer or doctor or something, and you make 250 grand, you're paying so much more percentage wise than the guy making 50 grand. So it's like, that's kind of uncool. I agree with what you're saying there. So hey, you pay 15%, I pay 15%.
Yeah,
You're
should just
paying
be flat.
$5 grand, I'm paying 40 grand. There you go, right?
Should be whether you make a.
But why does it go that way? And if it's going to go that way, why does it go here? And then truly rich people have so many loopholes, they pay nothing.
Well, that's a loophole.
So
That's different. That's
kind of like
that's the tax code. Again, if it's straight on 15%, you just pay 15%. Then the billionaires would have to pay 15% of being a billionaire. So simple. Damn.
And income is one thing, but now there's talk in so many different countries about basically a wealth tax, right? So they're saying, what's the value of everything you own? And you should pay 1%, 5%, whatever the fuck they're talking about of the value of everything you have, because you're not using it, it's just sitting there. It's no good for society. So let's get some money out of you, shake you down for some money to use it for roads
correct.
and hospitals or whatever.
Shake you down. That's exactly the correct term. Shake you down. The government's freaking shaking us down. Those bastards, No, that's terrible. That's true. And if you look at assets, for example, you own a couple of properties, but I actually don't own a couple of properties. The bank owns 80% of my property, 70% of my property. I only own like 20% of that damn thing because I still owe them 80% or whatever. So it's an asset value of the property, but my actual proportion
hang on now. That's one thing I've never thought about that before, never considered that. It's like, okay, I've got property tax, quite high property tax, and I own, let's say I own 50% of it. We paid,
so you should only pay 50%.
Down half.
Let the bank pay the other 50%.
So exactly, why does the bank not have to pay or shoulder some of that? Because they can take it away from me. Exactly. If I fart too loud and miss a payment by 8 seconds or some fucking thing, they can, they got those kinds of rights.
That's correct. That's exactly correct. Don't worry. That's why there's a lot to it.
I'll bring that up to the government next time I talk to them. And I'm sure they'll say, okay, no problem. What we do is, you're right. You're so right. You only have to pay tax on 50% of the value of your place. But because the bank's not going to pay, we're going to like double your tax on. So your 50% will still be this 100%, and there you go. You feel better now, Al?
Yeah, but the bank's
paying on half. You feel better?
I mean, that's wrong. That's wrong. But yeah, it's true. I mean, this is the corruption of the whole system. The whole system's corrupt, and they're just shaking us down. Now, all your viewers, let's hear about that. What do you think? Is government shaking us down? Shaking you down? I believe it.